In movies and money, shares of Disney are trending lower this week after Disney delayed several high-profile films, including the Indiana Jones and Black Panther sequels. Our critic is standing by for us. Hello to you, Erik.
Hi, Angie.
Well, Disney is out with that stunning list of delays on release dates. What are your initial thoughts on that news?
Well, normally when we have talked about such delays the past year and a half, it is usually something pandemic related. But I think this is just some good old-fashioned maneuvering to maximize their profits. The news may have broke after Warner Brothers debuted the Batman trailer slated for release on March 4th. But that date has been intact for some time, and while they may have wanted to put a little more space than 3 weeks between that and their first Marvel release of 2022, I think it is more taking advantage of what could be a revitalized summer season. Kicking it off May 6th with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness that the new Spider-Man film seems intent in helping to set up along with its Loki series on Disney+. Moving the next Thor movie into July where they once had the new Indiana Jones film, now pushed back to June 30th, 2023, where it doesn't have to compete directly with Dwayne Johnson and DC's Black Adam. Then it moved the Black Panther sequel into November, where it can dominate for a month before James Cameron's long-delayed first Avatar sequel presumably will come out.
Quality aside, Halloween Kills became a legitimate success story this past weekend by moving the needle on what is a possible hybrid release strategy. What do you think?
To an extent, yes, Angie, though I might also wonder how many people knew it was on the Peacock service, or even if they knew they had the Peacock service. That being said, the line did indeed move on the potential for a theatrical release simultaneously premiering for no additional cost on a subscription service. But Halloween Kills opened to over 49 million, which may be giving some false hope to a film opening this weekend. However, we're only a few days into the journey of Halloween Kills. Word of mouth is by no means good, and the 5 biggest HBO Max Warner Brothers openers fell between 56.9 and 73.2%, and I think we can expect this weekend's drop to be on the higher side of that.
Well, sci-fi fans are in for a big weekend with the new Dune. Here's a look.
You inherit too much power. You have proven you can rule yourself. Now you must learn to rule others. Something none of your ancestors learned.
Erik, what's better with this one, the big screen or catching this one from the couch?
As for his new version of Dune, I feel the hyperbole is seriously out of control, focusing on the visual element and the special effects, which frankly I was not incredibly impressed with. While Lynch's 1984 film suffers from some crammed, muddled storytelling, I certainly have remembered those sets, costumes, and visuals far longer than this new version, and I saw it less than 2 weeks ago. Yes, the storytelling and setup is a little cleaner. I was thoroughly unimpressed with Stellan Skarsgård's interpretation of the Baron compared to the over-the-top ugliness of Kenneth McMillan's back in the day. And ultimately, this film strains to fill its 2.5-hour running time because, as the opening title card announces, this is Dune Part 1. And while we have had films split into 2 from Kill Bill to Harry Potter to The Hunger Games, I've never seen a film, except maybe Peter Jackson's Hobbit films, struggle so desperately to get us to a cliffhanger for a second part we are not certain will be arriving at all, especially if films choose their couch over the theater.
Thank you very much, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.